Kí ló dé ẹ fẹ́ ká náà sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ rárá ni. Ẹ gbóhùn lẹ́nu wa now. What's wrong with you people? Everybody with their own opinion. Let me share mine on the ongoing issue of our daddy that just released this music today. Can't I, tell you what I feel about it? How I feel it should have been. How it shouldn't have been. Kí ló dé dé? We were talking about even the economy. I was thanking our own Lagos State government for implementing some things and putting some things into action because of what they are going through in Lagos State. People are hungry. So it's for the whole country. Like I said, this is a global issue. But each country, they are putting in things for their family, for the citizens. Do you understand? So for Lagos State, as our own state, Abimbola Oluwanti, you are welcome, and every one of you that have come, thank you so much. So, like I said, we are talking about two things. First is the state of the nation, which we started on that other platform before they flagged us away. Yeah. Look at Lagos State Governor. God bless you. He said, we will open a Sunday market in about 42 markets in Lagos for Lagosians to be able to purchase food items at reduced prices. For all of you in Lagos State, my own governor Oloriere Temi, God bless Titi Robert, you're welcome. God bless my own governor by state, the state of Oloriere State, Lagos State Governor, Governor Sanwo-Olu. We know you are trying your best, and that is why we always call you Daddy, Baba Olomo Pupo. Lagos is a place where lots of people are, from different states, and for them to be living there, they said today, as at today, I don't know, Lagos now, Nigeria now, it's not time for you to be pregnant, not now. Take it easy. They said, Kani, Kileman, that's baby food, is now 28,000 naira per one thing. So this is not the time for you to be doing for now. Please let us endure together and find a solution to this. We are calling on Nigerian government as a whole to please, not only Lagos State that is doing their own, I don't know of other states, but for Lagos State, I got to know that they are putting in things in place. This is my governor, my fine governor. He said, we will open a Sunday market in about 42 markets in Lagos for Lagosians to be able to purchase food items at reduced cost. That is what we have been shouting, we have been calling for the whole nation. Most of these countries, that is what they do to their citizens. They help out by, you even go to charity shops, charity organizations, in this country. They are giving food banks. You see food banks, those ones that they are really charitable, not the ones that they are just doing ojuaye. You will see people, even the government themselves, they know what they are doing in ensuring that citizens do not feel this. So many of them, they give families some money, they help with electricity and just reduce rate and all that. Do you understand? So they supplement with most of all the things that we... So in Nigeria, why it is more difficult for people? Somebody was saying, this is all over the world. I saw one man was saying, why are Yorubas shouting? Please, sir, stop doing all this tribalism. We've gone past all this tribalism. This has to do with lives of people. People are hungry, and you are saying, he's the Yoruba man. When an Hausa man was there, did we people shout? Come on. It's tougher now. It is tougher. When Buhari was there, we were still buying pound to naira was still how much? Just within like 2 weeks, the thing just went up like mad. And you don't expect people to talk. And you are saying, he's a Yoruba man, we should allow him to do it. We know he's trying his best. It's not easy for him. when he did Lagos, Lagos has money on its own. That is why I'm not surprised at what my governor is doing at the moment. We've got money in Lagos State. The revenues, the tax people are paying alone can take care of Lagos State on its own. So for Lagos State to be saying, okay, tell your people I will open 45 shops, I mean 42 shops, that they will supplement with whatever money to give people to buy at reduced costs. It's something we should say, thank you, sir. That should not end in Lagos alone. We want our president to do things like that for the whole country. I remember when they said they will be giving some money, palliative to the governors. Most of these monies do not go to anybody. It ends in the pocket of most of these governors. But now, it don't collapse bad for Lagos, for Nigeria now. It's not a thing of, we are seeing people fainting on the streets. It will get to a point where people will turn back to the government. Dan Sulaiman, you're welcome. It will get to a point where people will turn back and say, no, it's enough. We are hungry. An hungry man is an hungry man is an angry man. There is no way you can do it. So I beg Nigerian government to please help us. Every day, lumari woton sukuni titi. So immediately another one, after my governor said they are opening shops. So for you guys, please locate all your shops that you can buy at reduced cost of production. So governor is doing it. Now, he's saying immediately, all our 31 general hospital will be giving free child delivery. We are working on the reduction of particular type of drugs. Thank you, my governor. Governor said it's not only the food. He said it's not only food. My governor said now he's going to make having babies free of charge. So for delivery, you're going to have baby. We have said this here on several occasions that when you go to most of our hospitals, people they pay even to buy drugs, to buy injection, to buy gloves. So my governor said, no, if you are pregnant, though we are advising people to be careful of being pregnant at the moment now. People should not be pregnant now. Lola Omosam, you said there are many people in Lagos. Can some of them go back to their states? Auntie, they cannot go back to their states. If they go back to their states, what can they eat? So most of the Allah rules that you see, they are from Kakiri now. Most of these people, traders, Igbo traders, and so most of them are there to work in Lagos State. So as they are working, they are paying their taxes too. So their addition, they are not, liabilities. Most of them are not liabilities. Most of them are working there. So my governor said, no, I will advise you. If you are pregnant, you have been pregnant before this time, and your husband has good job, or you have good job, you can continue to be pregnant. Because our food, apart from that, we are saying mechanics that has nothing to do, or alaharu, or, paraga seller, that you are getting pregnant every month. Tell Oga to use protective nylon. Go and do family planning. You need not to be told now about family planning. People are hungry, and if you think all the time, you'll be having children. So my governor said, no, because I'm going to be giving you free delivery. I didn't tell you to go and be doku and be bimo. That you have to be careful for those of you that you have the means of taking care of these children. My Lagos State governor said, once you're going for your delivery, you don't need to start buying gloves or paying for delivery. It's going to be free of charge. Can you give my governor a clap? And my governor said 31 hospitals. So these are our public hospitals. These are not the things that we should be clapping for our governor for in the first place. Because we have been used to hardship in Nigeria. These are basic amenities that we get here. Yeah? But because it is what it is, so any governor or any government official that performs any of this duty, it becomes a big deal to us. They said the food hub is situated at Idioro Mushin, opposite Alakara police station. Ẹ bá wa sọ fún gbogbo àwọn ìyá wa, wọ́n ní tẹ́ bá lọ sí Idioro ní iwájú Mushin Alakara police station. Ibẹ̀ lẹ ti máa ra oúnjẹ ọ̀pọ̀ tí ẹ ní oúnjẹ tó bá tà ní tó yẹ kó tà ní 50 naira. Governor mi lòun máa san di 20 naira. Òun á máa fi owó kún, òun á máa subsidize ẹ̀. Do you understand? So this is what we are talking about. Nǹkan tó ń pè ní governor wa gangan nìyẹn. And only immediately from this weekend, we are bringing back 25% reduction on all public transportation. Governor me, Governor of Lagos State said they are reducing your transportation by 25%. When they removed the subsidy money, we said it as at that time, that now the money removed from subsidy, what are they going to be doing with it? These are some of the things that they are supposed to be doing with it. Diverting that money into, because people will feel it, transportation will be, of course, it went high. Definitely, I want your man one anything by the times 10 any, because petrol price went up, the transport organization went up, the cost of transportation went up, and this affects everything. Affects food production, buying of food, and all these things. Even though Ashotema Wogon, the dispatch rider, their money went up. So it's still the same thing. So the governor said, okay, we are bringing back 25% because they did it after that time. But now that they can see that this hardship is getting high, people will start coming to your houses to carry you. Governor said, no. I will help my own people. I don't know of any other state, but my own state governor has put in place things that will help people in the society. He said, from next week, civil servants from level 1 to 14 will come to the office minimum of 3 times in a week. Level 15 to 17 will miss work a day, which means that because of the costs of transportation, things are tough. Governor said, sit at home, work 3 days a week. These are some of the things governor has taken into consideration for our workers in Lagos State. Thank you, Governor Sanwo-Olu. We're seeing that people will appreciate this a little bit. We still want more, you know, but we start from somewhere. At least you have that compassion on your citizens. We are asking our President Tinubu to please look into things that they can do for the whole nation. Adafun, God bless you, Nigerians. God bless you, Lagosians. We love our governor. Governor Sanwo-Olu máa báṣẹ́ ẹ lọ. Sanwo-Olu máa báṣẹ́ ẹ lọ. Iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ máa ń tà wá lọ́rùn o. Àwọn ọmọ Èkó, àwa ní Sanwo-Olu máa báṣẹ́ ẹ lọ. You said, Lakatabu said, Auntie Ayoke, hope no be stay home day, make more babes. No, let me advise them. Now that the governor told you to stay at home, he didn't tell you to go and be banshing yourselves. Oh. No, he's doing that to reduce the cost of transportation movement for you. I know how it is when you are working from home. Sometimes you might just work out and the guy will just have to work by Andy. The more you do, the more you make baby. Me, I'm not there. Oh. Be careful. Oh. Governor Sanwo-Olu wọ́n ní ilẹ̀ tó fẹ́ dá sílẹ̀ o. Work from home yìí. Tó bá jẹ́ husband and wife civil servants the same level. They will do oh. They will do oh. But we warn them. We are warning them. Governor did not say stay at home to do something. He said, stay at home to work from home. Now, that is that. Anyway, we are back to the normal gisting. Bebo Baba Mohbad, Ati Auntie Umi, Ati Boda, Kilo Boda, you know, Boda Prime Boy. Me no Prime Boy ni choko lori to yen o. Prime Boy ni choko lori. Ye, Prime Boy. Ṣẹ́gun Adigun. Ọmọ yẹn ní choko lori o. Mi ò pé nǹkan lè parọ́ mọ́. Ó ní choko lórí. Where are we going tonight? We have been talking about Mohbad's case. A lot of things tó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ on this case about what we Nigerians or the whole world feel about it. With diverse opinion on it. Some feel that, you know, Mohbad wọ́n pa ni, àwọn míì ní drugs ló pa Mohbad, àwọn míì ní a lot of things láti gbọ́ about what pa Mohbad. Anyway, Berekete has taken it over like we know. They are giving them 10 weeks for autopsy to come back, result to come back, toxicology result to come back. We have come online to ensure that you are not giving wrong information. There was a time Westo was doing a program, and he was saying on that program that the autopsy, that they lied to Nigerians, that there was no autopsy anyway. And thank God for their lawyer. He was the one that brought the lawyer online, and the lawyer corrected that notion and said, thank God you brought me to this live today. I really want to correct this notion. There was no place the commissioner said autopsy has not been conducted. They said they are waiting for toxicology results from the US, and they gave you the number of the place of the laboratory. But he came online to sell dummy to people. Aside from that, I've seen Berekete himself making a statement that can cause violence by saying they are trying, that he heard that they are trying to let the body of Mohbad decompose before they bring out the result of the autopsy. These are not right. They are unfounded statements that should not come from anybody, because you are going to cause uproar in the society. That's that. So for us that we have been observing, a lot of things that we have observed. First and foremost, let me thank every one of you that celebrated my sweetheart on his 60th birthday. I appreciate, I love you all. God bless you. You know, I share 60, I share 70, I share 80. Even though I share 60, to celebrate me. Even though I'm celebrating, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Now, we, you know, like on this platform, I stand to be corrected. I'm team nobody. I'm team justice for Mohbad. I'm team just and fairness. That is me. Now, thank you so much. So, what I'm trying to say this evening is the fact that some of us, we have been watching this with our eagle eyes. Like, hey, people are using this thing to make money. But some of you are not seeing it. Oh, I said, some of these people that sell narrative out is because they don't want this story to finish online, because they are making money on it. And I do say it is the business they do daily. When you are a businessman or a businesswoman, don't forget, like I sell my glasses, I want to come online to tell you that if you want to buy frames for your glasses, call me. Frame like your Kenta, Eshanun. So just like the way they too, they are social media influencers, they are making their money on social media, they will surely sell things to you. But how wise are you? But unfortunately, they are selling their own products, which are lies. But unfortunately, some of you are following the trend. You're following their narrative, and it's causing problem. Koyeyi, they are catching out badly on Mohbad's case. Òun ni àwọn irọ́ tí wọ́n máa ń pa, tí wọ́n dẹ̀ máa fi ṣe. And I showed us something the last time, I think before I went on that honeymoon thing. I said, who is Ayat? Ayat that was placing curses on Mohbad's son. That you are asking for DNA. DNA is still waiting. They are saying the court has asked Baba Mohbad to get court injunction, court order, sorry, not injunction, court order for Wunmi to be compelled whatsoever to come for DNA. So it's Baba Mohbad now that they are waiting for. Those team Wunmi are saying, Baba Mohbad, go and get court order, because that's what the court has asked for. That okay, they're their own lawyer, Wunmi's lawyer. If you want Wunmi to come and do DNA test, we will compel her to do it. The court will compel her to do it. Wunmi ò ní ní choice, ó máa lọ ṣe DNA test. Because gbogbo ayé làwọn fẹ́ mọ ẹni tó bí ọmọ fún. But come to think about it. Like I said, the narrative of DNA came because of some people that were looking for ways to make money. Angie, Loba, you said you got your order. 200 for, they are so beautiful. Thank you, Angie. Oh, thank you so much. You see some of our customers. Thank you. Buy glasses for me. Oh. I appreciate that you love them. Thank you so much. So buy my glasses, so help my condition. So, just like the way they sold that narrative of DNA, how did this come about? Because there was one African television man that felt, we can make money out of this by opening a foundation and people will be donating into that foundation. That was the beginning of DNA tests. Now, nígbà táṣìírí wọn bá máa tú, ṣebí níjàmbá bẹ́lẹ̀ láàrin African television man and Baba Mohbad. And he came out to say, Baba Mohbad, Wunmi, be careful. If you take your shine to Baba Mohbad. So, that means because he couldn't get what he wanted out of that deal, he came out to Fongba Yongon to Baba Mohbad. Now, that is for him because he wanted to do it 70-30. Abi 75-35, 25. Ogun ọmọ lọ́mọ ní African television fẹ́ gbàjẹ́. Àṣírí ìyẹn tú. Now people have seen Baba Mohbad as somebody that to them is trying to catch out on the son's death. For me, I will say Baba Mohbad has no other job. Èmi ò mọ iṣẹ́ tí Baba Mohbad tún ṣe. Number one, he was a carpenter before his son died. Baba Mohbad was not a singer. I'm surprised at people that are saying he should be only padà sí music. No, he wasn't a singer. He was just a singer in church. He was not a professional singer. His son was supposed to feature him in one of their music. You know, he said it the other time. But sure you understand. Now, let's go back to who Ayat is. I'll come back to Baba Mohbad. When Ayat was cursing, when you go to their platform on TikTok, people told me to stop playing them. Because sometimes you know where these people are coming from. People are making money out of it. They will stay for money till night on TikTok. They get paid. They get gifts. And that is why, if they don't sell narratives of different narratives, how will you be watching them? So they sold the fact that Wunmi has a child, that Liam for Obaile Gushi, Sam Larry's son, and all that. So people will call in and be talking about it, and their own platform has been growing over time. Even people that nobody knew who they were got blown on this particular case. One can say boom. There I go. These are beautiful frames for your glasses. Sure you understand? Amen, Sam Lambers. So people, you understand, people were using that to make narratives. Even though when they know these things are not factual. they will still come out and say it is. Going forward, Ayat came and was cursing that poor child, and we talked about it. A week later, because I asked when I saw that thing, that you people are not looking at what led to Mohbad's death. You have taken it totally from the justice for Mohbad to facing his widow. And you have called that black widow. It's only God that can judge everyone according to Ishewowa. If Wunmi is truly involved in her husband's death, may she get her own back. But if not, may God vindicate her. Now, they sold that thing to us, and we all were like, okay. The same Ayat, I said, you remember this guy? They said he was bullied to death. Somebody was saying something that, Wunmi, you said in your statement, in Wunmi's statement, that she wrote out on the day her husband died. On the day her husband died, she wrote that they have finally killed you. You are gone. You can take your trophy. Whoever she was talking about. I am 100% sure she will have told the police. Remember, she, Wunmi, was referring to those that were bullying her husband. And she said it that, you know, he wasn't sleeping. He was having episodes of, you know, whatsoever. I don't want to start saying it. And then, so he was actually bullied in the industry where he was. So, gbogbo yẹn ó wà ńbẹ̀ àti substance misuse. Do not let us forget the fact that this guy was on substance. You understand? So, the same thing. But we know the truth. But because we don't want to say the truth, we shifted our justice for Mohbad to something totally different. Thereby, asking for donations. This is somebody that some people came out to fight to be exhumed. And all autopsy done on him. To tell us who the killers are. Or what by Mohbad. Yeah? Taken totally by Lagos state governments. All expenses by our own governments. By taxpayers' money. But because people feel, this is the way to make money, let's start donating. Do you know how many of their platforms they donated from? Oh my God. On somebody that the government is already taking care of. What are all this money for? Ask me. The hosts are making this money, opening one foundation, opening one GoFundMe and all that. The one that come and babubu like I said, the same Ayat. Let me go back to Ayat. Because when you saw the passion that he was using to cast on that little child, you will know it's different from we are suspecting this girl. For all those people attacking the girl, it kind of directs link as if you have something that you know about her. It's not because, welcome my sister, Kenya Ganga, you're welcome sis. It's not because you're fighting for that justice. No, I don't call that justice. I call that bullying. The way you bullied her husband, the way you bullied his father. And then that same Ayat was seen in a party with Sam Larry. What is their connection? The same, what's his name? The guy that they said, Dayton was saying that what's that guy's name? Abu Ebel. The same Abu Ebel was the one Dayton said Mohbad's spirit sent her to. They are all friends. They are all in the industry. If you know, you know. Now, you could see somebody coming online, going into all these places to say, Wunmi must die, that child must die. Then, aren't you putting one or two things together to say, why are they after Mohbad's life to totally ruin. That's like, I want to finish your generation. Are you not thinking about that? Now, they don't care. They are making their own money. They are selling narratives to you, and you are going there to donate money. I have seen Mama Mohbad's sister coming out to give basbos to her own sister, saying that, why is it difficult for me to go and do DNA? I will not blame her if she's asking such question. I will only say, why can't you call your sister behind and talk to your sister? Because gbogbo yín ẹ kàn mú ẹbí yín ẹ kàn dá síta ẹ kàn ṣe jálajàla ẹ ṣe jọ̀nàjọ̀nà. Do you get me? I would have expected Mohbad's mom's sister, the way she came out that day to say, we saw blood, and they said she was never in the house in the first place. So where did she see the blood? Now, the same herself came online to say, Mama Mohbad, why is it difficult for Wunmi to come and do DNA? And they have answered, Wunmi's team have answered, where is it difficult? We are waiting for court order. For Baba Mohbad to get the court order so that Wunmi should be compelled to go and do it. No, she has to go. So it is Baba Mohbad that you people should now face and say, Daddy, if you really want this DNA, what is happening? Do you know how much they have donated? Because they are looking for DNA. They brought that narrative of DNA out to make money. But unfortunately for Baba Mohbad, they are catching out on him. He's getting little. He doesn't know. He's getting little. You're welcome. Temi. Tolani or any blog. Sister me, I've not seen anywhere. I've not been coming out myself. How are you, ma? You know? So they are not waiting for court. They are not doing anything. They are selling narratives to you so that you start donating and donating and donating and donating and donating. So the same with me, I've said, okay, I am ready. You, Mama Mohbad's sister, now came out to say, why is it hard for me? She's not saying it's difficult for her to come out. She's waiting for order from you. Now, that is that. For all the people that they said, you know, they supported to bring out the suspects. You know, we had 5 prime suspects. Sam Larry, Marley, because of their own involvement in bullying. Then the nurse who administered the injection. Then the 2 friends, the one spending that gave them the number of the auxiliary nurse, and Prime Boy that they said had a big fight with his friend, which made his friend hurt his wrist or whatsoever. That was why they were remanded. Now, Marley and Sam Larry, they are rich. They got their own money, paid their own dues, and left. Now, the 3 of them were left in the police custody. That's Prime Boy, the nurse, and Spending. Because I'm so same platforms, same numerous platforms, raised monies out for them. Don't forget, as they are making their own money for people that they are saying they are donating for, they are keeping some. I'm still coming back to Baba Mohbad. I'm talking tonight because I really want to ask Nigerians the truth, the world the truth. Please, when you're doing anything in life, do it with your conscience. The worst people you can ever meet in life is people without conscience. When you don't have conscience, when you don't have conscience, you can kill. Most of you that you're watching and you're seeing things. I remember when Baba Mohbad, when the son died and he came online and he was talking about his son's wife as Ashewu and all that. People corrected him. They said, you know, he didn't know. He was just da. They forgave him. He moved on, but he started moving with the people that would make money for him. We didn't see anything bad in that. Baba Mohbad was releasing music. People were saying that's the way he knows how to grieve. Do you get me? People did not see anything in it. Baba Mohbad went to church and was dancing, smiling. It's not his own church. He went for Mama, that woman's church, to do ajodun. Baba Mohbad was dancing, and there was no calm about that. What is the big deal? But remember, this is the same Baba Mohbad that the son is still lying in the morgue. This is the same Baba Mohbad that says, I am fighting for justice for my son. This is Baba Mohbad that comes everywhere that he goes, is asking for DNA, not actually asking for autopsy results on time, until people started saying it. Or, there are some people that I know dealt with my son when he was alive. I want real justice on these people. Now, forget about that. I am not here to apportion blame because we are all here making mouths. So, for us to say, Baba Mohbad ko feel for me, we cannot say that because sinin we. Mummy feel for ko, we cannot say that because we are not in our, oh, Mama Mohbad will see for me. So we cannot cry more than the bereaved. Now, we now stage again. Even if you go to their platforms, you still hear them still argue and be saying, why didn't she take him to the hospital? Why can't she take him to the hospital? And it's not that he's been sick for months. And that is why I want to ask, where is our conscience? Those of us that will always see everything bad in a woman. There are some people that are just naturally wicked that they hate women. Because if not, because, Sam Lambos, thank you so much. Because if not, you will not say, every woman talk about you. I'm telling you, 90% of women talk about you in Nigeria. First suspect in your first suspect is the wife. Now, not at that now. That is not even where we are going now. Baba said, okay, we were all looking at Baba. Okay, let him, mourn his son the way he knows how to mourn him more than any other person. Unfortunately, I saw video today, and I'm like, Baba has sang, what do you need placenta no? Shebi Baba omo lo lomo. Of course, Baba did tribute to his son. After Tomoku, he went to sign in a label with in a label for the tribute to his son. 40, 70, 70, 30. Those ones too, shebi onikaluku teba ori were teba gbe. Now, Baba, Baba calling because what's up, Mama calling be you feel like because I don't know my calling be that will be singing like Babara. So that's why Baba is trying to come back as Babara. For some of us, we have thought about it that but Baba should have just waited a little bit. But that's just late because of that. He gave us different the last one that Baba did before today was when Mama Mohbad came out to give it to that man they call Mr. Muyiwa. By the way, if the rumor I am listening to is true, I heard that Mr. Muyiwa is not even related to Baba. Is it true? For those of you that are online that you have heard, is it true? So they said Uncle Muyiwa in America is not even related to Baba Mohbad. That it is Baba Mohbad's girlfriend that introduced Uncle Muyiwa to Baba Mohbad. So Does that mean they have been lying to us in so many ways? But even if somebody says, this person is my family, where are we to question them? Eh? It's not related. Ah, okay. But he was saying it that day that, Shebomo Wani, and you know. Anyway, Baba has been singing. We now saw that when Baba came out the last time, it was when Mama Mohbad called Uncle Muyiwa to give him a pay. Wọ́n ṣépè fún Uncle Muyiwa pé irú bàbá àgbàyàwó nìyí. If you're truly the family, if Mohbad happens to be your son and is lying down in the morgue, will you be doing all these things to his son's wife and all that? That you are not allowing them to bury his son. Now, after that, the following day, because Mama Mohbad, they said she sent a dirty one to Baba Mohbad too, though we didn't get to hear that. So if you see anyone that plays it, let me know. One know Baba Mohbad, will play enter. To go yin ekpeti ya Mohbad to wọ́n fi ara parabalẹ̀ tí wọ́n fi help wọn sí. No, just wait, hold on. You will know why I'm more on Baba Mohbad. You will know more. People are using him to catch out, and you will know the truth now. Now, Baba Mohbad now, the following day, because Mama Mohbad, I said we know what sarcasm is. When somebody naturally Monica John to be alone, don't be biased. Let's wait and look at it. Husband and wife at home when they are arguing. And there is a particular child that maybe your husband does somehow too. Or he behaves in a way that you don't expect him to do to that your child. Forget about who Mohbad is now. You will say it. It's just a way to say, Mama Mohbad said all she said because of the way Baba Mohbad is behaving, according to what we heard. We could see, even the blind can see, that it's like Baba has moved on. Well, if you don't believe me, too bad. Is that Baba is trying to move on. I am not saying it should be stagnant, but there are certain things that is moving on, but they are holding somebody tight somewhere, sitting down. If you don't know, you should know. Truth be told. Now, when Mama Mohbad said that, we pay tó bá jẹ́ pé ọmọ bíbí inú ẹ̀ ni, ó ní máa jáde máa kọrin kiri, ó ní máa jáde máa hùwà burúkú, ó ní máa jáde máa sọ̀rọ̀ tí ò dá nípa ọmọ ẹ̀. Remember when Mama Mohbad said the day Mohbad died and they were going, the first thing Baba said when he heard that his son died, he said, Iku owo lo pa Mohbad. Do you remember? But Baba has come out to tell us that what he meant was that Iku nkan tó mọ̀ ṣe ló pa. What nkan tó mọ̀ ṣe yẹn? Though wọ́n ti sọ pé wẹ́ bóyá torí ikú orin tó mọ̀ ọkọ òun ló pa. But Mama said, Baba Mohbad said, Iku owo lo pa Mohbad. So when a man makes such statement to your child, your own son or daughter, how would you feel? Me, I would say, ìwọ kọ́ ló bí, tó bá pé ìwọ ló bí ni, ní make statement yẹn pa ọmọ mi. I've seen a family, a man that called his wife, his children, ọmọ àlè. Tí bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ sọ, díẹ̀ ní pé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ máa wù ọmọ àlè fún ni. Do you get me? So, fine. Baba Mohbad, we were all saying, well, whatsoever. That very day, immediately Baba Mohbad came back from his hotel. He was in his hotel room in Abuja, in Berekete. When you know these people are making money with this thing, when you know that Berekete has taken over this case, why all this donation still going on in platforms? Come on, use your common sense. They are raising monies. When Berekete has taken it over, you want somebody that's reasonable, that you feel can do it. Just like when Oriyomi Hamzat did Timothy's own. All monies raised went straight to Timothy's Oriyomi's account. No other platforms. And when they want to 20 or 30 platforms. Because Baba will collect from here, Baba will collect from there, Baba will collect from... This is not me, we are not making it up. This is somebody that Baba's blogger has come out when they had a problem to tell the whole world. And not only him, and not only her that said it, even his best friend, Baba African Television too, said it. And even called Baba unprintable name like greedy. He's somebody that just lost his son. Now, let's go ahead. I will not apportion blame to Baba. I will not cry more than the bereaved. And that is why, on platforms, when Berekete is already taking it over and saying that, look, I will give them lawyer. Do you know they are still fighting over lawyer that they want to give their own lawyer to Berekete? Who are you? Joke, your Mohbad's mother's voice, the way you're talking tonight. I'm nobody's mouth, God forbid. I'm not for anybody. Do you understand? So, immediately, Berekete says, I am going to pay. We are going to pay on this platform. We are going to ensure that Baba Mohbad is asking for second opinion autopsy in case. Okay. Everything is getting ready. He's talked about DNA, which Wunmi has to do by force, by fire. Okay? Now, you people that you are saying you are fighting for the same cause, you are saying, no, we want to bring our own lawyer too. Who are you? So Baba has about 15 lawyers already for that one case. Now, you are not looking at the way I am looking at it. Our opinions can differ. It doesn't matter. I still love everybody. If you don't like my opinion, you can have your own opinion. I always have my phone line here for you to call and tell me, Ajoke, what you are saying is wrong. Let me just charge my phone. Because I like everyone to be allowed to say their minds. You know. Everyone to say their minds on a particular thing. Now, somebody was saying, when somebody died, they closed their church. Listen, let me see. So, are we saying Baba should close his church? Are we saying Baba should not do his carpentry work? Nobody is saying that. We are not going to tell him not to forget his work. No. But what we are saying is about this way he's going about it. People are catching out on him. And they are giving him stipends. Okay, I want you to know something. Now, do you know that the same platforms, do you know how many times they have fought? Do you know how many times they have come out to trash on how they are making money, how they are sharing it? For a young guy that his father too is looking in the morgue there and playing along with all these people. Now, Baba came out that day after I came back from Berekete and was singing. It was emotional when I watched it. God sees my heart towards Baba Mohbad. To God. Because in the first instance, when they said it was the one that single-handedly raised those children, even though people have said Mohbad left home at early age and he was using all of them, you know, as whatsoever for them to make money for him and all that. Baba even said it that, you know, Mohbad will go and do kolo and all that. But, you know, for a man, it takes a man that loves children that will tell my wife, you cannot go with my children. Some will thank God. We have seen fathers that will disown their children and their wives when they fight. So for a man to say, you cannot go with my children, that shows the man is an abiyamo in the first instance. So I will not say he didn't do well as at that time. And we have seen Mohbad singing about it too. So whatsoever that happened between them as at that time, whether it was maltreating him, whether it was doing that, that is father and son. That is not my business. Do you understand? Baba now came that day when he left Mubokoto or Bayakete and was saying, Baba was crying. It was emotional. He was talking about, you know, how the guy left. You know, it was just an emotional moment, even for me. Now, he started crying. He cried. We saw him with tears. That was the time I saw him with tears. Apart from the first day that I saw Baba Mohbad in his Ankara clothes, before they started dyeing his hair for him, before he started dressing well as a celebrity himself, which is fine, okay? Nobody will say, you know, that because my husband died, so I'm not going to bath. So it's not because your son died, that means you will not look good. No, I'm not part of that. If he wants to look good, let him look good. So call me for all your frames, please. Now, Baba was singing and was crying that day because they told him, he told somebody that Mama Mohbad is supposed to call him, be omo to fi owo to toju. Mama Mohbad ba un lorúkọ jẹ́. And if you guys are not smart enough, a woman said that because to her, you have ridiculed her own grandson by saying pe omo ale no mo ko sote gan stop tomo un fi sílẹ̀. So if you are saying that, that means you are not the father of my son then. It's just a way to keep Baba Mohbad's mouth shut. As far as I am concerned, that's the way I see it. And for them to do what they did by Baba Uncle Muyiwa going to a platform to tell everybody to please hands off. Even after he told them that please leave this family alone. We are still seeing bloggers still coming out to shake me giddy giddy for me. And with their narrative of Ashewo Nye, they are standing by it. Who told them that Wunmi is Ashewo? Have you forgotten? Who told them? Let me call you back, sir. Hello, sir. Ashewo ni Wunmi. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
Okay, I want people to have Mohbad here. So yeah, one more day, you know about the Oyibo. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see. Kim Puyo Loyi Kim say you come up and then they come. Kí olódì mi wá kú, màmá mi ò ní right, bàbá mi ò ní right. Ọ̀ká ni mo wá Puyo Loyi sílẹ̀. Tí mi sì fi hàn sẹ́ni ẹ wá dé wá wọ́n lè ṣe DNA. Ibi tẹ́ ti mọ̀ pé àtàdájọ́ olódò orí gbogbo wọn. Ó kẹ́jẹ́ tó pé ilé ìgbà fún kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ níjẹ̀ lánàá. Sorry o. Ẹnìkan ló sọ fún mi kan mo ní problem of dollars sí mo bọ́ wá sí London. So èyí mo ní domiciliary ẹni tí mo tún fẹ́ jẹ́ kó wá sí London tó wájú ẹ̀yìn náà ní domiciliary afẹ́pàdé. Náà sì mo running around láti get the fans so èyí mi ò lè gbà ní Nàìjíríà. London láti bọ̀ wá náà o ẹ̀rọ máa gbọ́. Mo ẹnìkan wá sọ fún mi lónìí pé wọ́n lọ kó àwọn tó ń ṣẹ́wó ní àná ní Èkó tẹ̀lébólódò ní Nàìjíríà. Àwọn yóò ní control lórí fáǹsì àti dọ́là. Wọ́n rí géèmì bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wípé mo ra kọ́mpútà mo ta padà ṣé mo parọ́.
Parọ́.
Àwọn tó yẹ kí wọ́n kọ́ tó ń jówó Nàìjíríà wọn ò kó wọn. Tẹ́lifóònù gbogbo wọn ti dàrú.
Orí wọn pọ̀.
Èdè ìsọ̀fẹ́ tó bá mọ̀wé àwọn tó ń ṣẹ́wó ní control owó bó ṣe ń lò kí ó lọ lẹ̀. Wọn ò ní kò sí. Wọn ò ní control lórí wọn lè ṣe àwọn tó ń jíwó tó bẹ economy ìjẹ̀lú wọ́n bá Nàìjíríà jẹ́ àwọn CEO báǹkì àwọn ìlú mẹ́lú gbogbo CEO yẹn Tinubu òde lè kó wọn àti tó jábọ́ nínú plane àwọn tó bá Nàìjíríà jẹ́ nìyẹn tí ò bá yẹ èyí wọ́n.
Of course.
Everybody ẹ̀ tí mo ọkọ̀ ó kèé ṣe pé ó sì máa bàjẹ́ jù báyẹn lọ èmi tí mo ti mọ̀ tí mo ti fẹ́ lọ sípẹ́. So because wọ́n lọ kó àwọn Haúsá àwọn lọ kó wọn wọ́n ní control. Because mo ra $1 lọ́wọ́ yìí ẹlòmíì fẹ́ tà mo dẹ̀ tún tà fún yàn bí mo rajà mo tajà ní wọ́n ní control lórí ẹ̀. Ó ti sọ fún ibi Nàìjíríà ti máa lọ nìyẹn mentality wa yàtọ̀ tó olóyìnbó.
Ẹ ṣé sà.
Ẹ̀yin náà ti wo ojúbọ ẹ wo mo lọ sí bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ̀kẹ́ àwọn ẹ̀dẹ̀ láwọn kàwé ó lọ wo everybody tó wá fẹ́ lọ ẹ lọ wo bí Amẹ́ríkà ṣe ń dájọ́ ó yàtọ̀ sí Nàìjíríà. That's why ìdílù wọn ṣe ń lọ sókè ẹ lọ wo bí wọ́n ṣe ń dájọ́ a lot of people dey kóòtù rí.
Ó ga.
Ṣé mo parọ́?
Kò sí
a lot of people dey kóòtù rẹ̀ wọ́n ti lọ kóòtù dáadáa.
Kò sí wá ń bẹ̀.
Mo nílùú Paris tí mo wé ìmọ̀lẹ̀ tí nígbà mo máa wé ìmọ̀ wé.
Ẹ ṣé gan sà.
Bàtí wọ́n lò fi tí mo dẹ̀ ní gbogbo dọ́kúmẹ̀ntì máa fi wé.
Ẹ ṣé sà. Ẹ ṣé gan sà.
Ẹ̀yin náà rí gbogbo kìíní tí wọ́n sọ láti ẹjọ́ yẹn kó ti die down.
Kò lè die down àwọn tó fi ń jẹun fi ń jẹun.
Àdéjọ Amẹ́ríkà sọ pé sóbà bá certificate tó gbà ó kọ orúkọ ẹ̀dẹ́ ó kọ ó sáyẹn tí ó ṣe ó ṣe kó mọ ó ṣe ó fún ní kùn ó ṣe ó sọ ó dàbí ẹjẹ fílẹ̀ ìdákùkọ everybody tó wà ní US èmi nìkan kọ́ mo bẹ́ẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà wọ́n mọ̀ ẹ máa gbọ́ tí n bá fẹ́ èèyàn ní Amẹ́ríkà sí tí mo lówó gan tí mo dẹ̀ lọ gbé wá láti Nàìjíríà tí mo fẹ́ tí mi ṣe ọ̀hán ókè pé mi ṣe tí lówó mo wá fẹ́ àwọn àjọ lówó lọ́wọ́ mi ò lè jẹ kó ṣiṣẹ́ látàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kò ṣiṣẹ́ rí èmi mo ṣiṣẹ́ mo wá di mílíọ̀nìyà fẹ́ kó kò ṣiṣẹ́ rí ọjọ́ tọ́ta bá ti jẹ àjọ máa pé bákan náà ni ẹ lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹni mo parọ́.
Of course.
Tó di èyí ẹ lọ béèrè bákan náà lájọ máa pé ṣe máa ń lè fẹ́ mọ́ àbá ní 100 million àbá ní 200 million bákan náà ni tẹ́ ẹ ti rí Nàìjíríà ò lè dáa kì í ṣe pé ẹ gbàdúrà fún ẹ ń kálukú gbàdúrà fún ẹ fún Nàìjíríà yẹn ẹ gbàgbé ẹ torí wọn nílò bí àwọn tó bàjẹ́ yẹ kó dàbọ̀ ẹ máa gbé.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. It brought out something, about the DNA test. Like when they started this DNA questioning, the first thing we said was the fact that Mohbad is the real father and is no more. So who else has rights? Nigerians are asking for what is not proper to ask for. My own opinion as at that time. And I was saying, if it is Baba Mohbad now, maybe people, or Mama Mohbad, maybe people might say, okay, because they are suspecting. And I think Baba Mohbad got to know that people are saying, you can ask. And he asked for it. Like I said, the narratives came from people that wants to make money out of it, unfortunately, for Baba Mohbad. Well, it is what it is. Now, that's not where we are going tonight. Where we are going is this music. Like I said, he cried the other time because that music is his own music. His own first single. Tí bàbá máa gbé jáde. After tọ́mọ wọn kú, apart from ìtọ́ máa fi ń dá wa lára yá, ẹ mọ̀ wá àwọn yẹn nínú ilé. But this particular one, tí bàbá gbé jáde lẹ́nu, òun ló ya gbogbo èèyàn lẹ́nu. Tí àwọn èèyàn fi kígbe pé But I've seen that kò sí tí èèyàn lè ṣe. Àwọn tó máa ẹ jẹ́ kí n sáré analyze tó mò ń bọ̀ sà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n analyze tó mò ń bọ̀ sà. No matter what we say, those that believe in a particular thought, once they are fixated in something, they those that are fixated on a particular thing, whatsoever you tell them. And that's why I'm always very careful. Because when you sell an idea to people, I think if ìjọba ṣe DNA fún Liam ní èní, kí gbogbo ayé rí pé Mohbad ló bí Liam, we still have some people that their minds will be on everything tí wọ́n ti gbọ́ online nípa Wunmi. No matter what you say, they will still think about how Baba told them that Wunmi was poisoning his son daily with whatsoever. Do you understand? So, ewo ele. Now, I know people are saying, "She baba ò ní jẹun mọ́ ni. She baba ò ní ṣe." O mo fẹ́ bẹ̀ conscience yín. Orin tí baba Mohbad ton release leni. This same set of people ni ẹ ń ṣépè fún àdúrà wípé àdúrà lọ release orin nígbà tẹ́ gbọ́ èyí wà ní mortuary. The same you people are the one condemning Prime Boy. Why is this singing? Why all this? Why can't we be truthful for once? If you believe that people should move on, then let everybody move on. Let everybody move on. If Baba Mohbad can move on, what is stopping Wunmi, Iya Mohbad, Adura, Prime Boy, Spending, everyone involved? What stops them from moving on? Until the autopsy comes and all that comes. What stops you? What makes you sit daily to curse the son and the everyone that is involved? Why? Question Timuko beginning. The other day they said Wunmi spoke on a particular platform. Was it 2 days ago or something? And immediately that was what everybody was talking about. They said Mama Mohbad was singing for our grandchild. It's funny. So that means Baba Mohbad can grieve his own way. Wunmi cannot grieve in her own way. Mama Mohbad cannot grieve in her own way. Prime Boy cannot grieve in his own way. We are the same sort of people who are saying, why is Prime Boy coming on TikTok to make money? The same us. Kila ye fe gongon. Ẹni tí ọmọ wà ní mortuary re o. I have seen a lot of things that most of you wrote today. Some abiyamo that knows the truth about grieving. That you are not lying about what you call grieving. Double standard. What you know about grieving, we grieve differently. But this grieving is different. Remember Baba Mohbad? The following day, or 3 days later, that his son died, and he was talking to Tolani in London. He was already toasting, saying, help me to find one babe. We don't know if Wunmi is doing it behind. But we heard the conversation between himself and Baba and a blogger saying, we have seen Baba Mohbad even in Abuja throwing banters. Fine girl, sure you go marry me. We have not seen Wunmi come out to do that. Maybe she has done it behind. Or Mama Mohbad, we want him for work below your lane. But it's a rinta. And that is why most of you will say, why are you talking about this man this way? Nobody is condemning him. We are saying exactly what we say out here. The day Wunmi did her own, I came out, I gave her bass boost. I'm not for anybody. I still stand by it. Omotoba call share no chaka chaka no matter what. So for Baba Mohbad, this man now, why do you look singles to Motonche? You know, because people said he did tribute to his son. That doesn't matter. Maybe that's how he knows how to grieve. Now, this is another one today that shook the whole body. Everyone to walk in a lady. Oh, shock wa. The Bible shock wa back on. Oh, shock wa back on. I tell about shock back on. You go look back. Oh, shocking. You mak paro. You mak paro. But we intention to Baba Mohbad go shocking. Paro. Okay. Connected. Oh yeah. Baba. This is Baba Mohbad. Finally, finally. Hey. That is Baba Mohbad for horse. May people not use our children to judge us. I pray that God will not use anybody. Sharon Matthew, you'll be okay.